Alright, what's up, gang? So, whole new setup, y'all. I'm back in my old car. Y'all, tell me why the other day I was praying or whatever. And I was like, God, I want you to share a joke with me. I want you to make me laugh. Y'all, tell me why that day the whole parking lot to my job was full and I had to park way far and walk all the way around, so I was late. I got bit by a dog. And I lost my car keys. And that was the only key fob that I had to my car. So now I'm having to drive my old car around. Y'all. But anyways, I hope y'all are doing pretty good. I just pulled up here to the warehouse or whatever. It's 9:18. I don't have to really be here until 9:40. But y'all, I'm so fed up with being late and them getting on to me. And I really like this job, right? So I don't want to mess it up. Okay, and I feel like that's the message for today. If you messing up, that's okay. Just fix it. Just fix it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't feel like a failure. If you messing up in your relationship, whatever it is, don't beat yourself up about the past. Just fix it. Just fix it. You know, if somebody get on to you about something, just fix it. Nobody's trying to argue with you. Nobody's trying to start nothing. Just fix it. Just fix it. You don't have to get into defense mode. You don't have to overly explain. Just fix it, you know. But also, if you really care about something, you will change your behavior patterns. And I know, oh, this is just how I am. I always show up late. I did this in my last job. No, I care about this job. So I'm going to do better. I'm going to wake up earlier. I'm going to drop my kids off at school earlier. I'm gonna ditch the extra stops that I be making in the morning time and just come to work on time. You know, there's no excuses. If you really care about something, you will change. And maybe y'all needed to hear that. If your partner really cares about you, they will change for you. Okay, it ain't no this is just how I am. No, when you really want to make something work, you make it work, right? But anyways, y'all, what I was saying was, so them the messages for today, right? But anyways, so I'm gonna be delivering today, and I just found out we got like a severe thunderstorm warming out here in Tennessee. So this is gonna be fun. The lightning is everywhere, and I'm scared. But anyways, so yeah, that's the message for today. If you've fallen short or if anything happened, it's okay. Just try to pick up where you left off at. And that was one of the videos that I did a long time ago. Just pick up where you left off at. I know my boss is not vaping. I'm going to get on to his ass when I see him. But, yeah. So, yeah. Just, if somebody get on to you, your partner brings up an issue to you, they're not trying to argue with you. Your employer is not trying to argue with you. Your friends are not trying to argue with you. Your family is not trying to argue with you. Nobody is trying to argue with you. They're just simply letting you know what is an issue or what could become an issue, and it's up to you to, if you actually care enough or not, to actually fix whatever it is that you're fucking doing wrong. Like me showing up to work, no matter what my reasons are for being late, which all of my reasons, like I'm literally not just out here in these streets fucking around. Like I actually do be doing shit. Like here recently, yesterday whenever I was late, I've been driving around in my old car, right? So my steering wheel is stiff as fuck. So I had to go to AutoZone and get the power steering fluid. I had to put the power steering fluid in there. I knew I needed to eat because my job is very strenuous. It's very physical. So I need food in the morning time. So I also went to go get some food. Anyways, came up here late as hell. You know, and I was going to explain that to them. But at the end of the day, Ronnie, you know, I just gotta wake up earlier, handle my business earlier. There's no fucking excuses. If you care enough to make the necessary changes that are necessary to keep your job, to keep that person, to keep your relationship going, to keep your marriage healthy, to keep your partner happy, you will do what it takes. And if you're dealing with somebody who they're stubborn, they're stuck in their ways, they feel like there's no, I feel like even when it comes to dating, I really feel like that's literally the worst fucking type of person to date. The person who, one, feels like they don't have shit to change, and when you bring up something, they turn it shit into an argument, or they bring up some shit about you and they still refuse to change. I feel like out of all people, even with a cheater, I feel like that's probably the worst fucking person you could ever fucking date. So, but anyways, yeah, we all have changes that we have to make certain things happen. Even if you want to be successful, you would have to practice networking, practice waking up earlier, practice staying on track. Like, you're going to have to change something about yourself for what it is that you want. But if you want to stay the same, you grown. Just stay the same. You just gonna get the same fucking results. But just know somebody tried to tell your country ass, okay? Because we all are grown. And I feel like, oh, look at that lightning. But I feel like that's why in the Bible it said, unless they be born again, you cannot be born into the kingdom of God. Because a lot of us, we think, oh, I'm grown, nobody can tell me nothing. I got to figure it out. I don't need no advice. I don't need no guidance. Don't tell me what to do. This is who I am. This is how I do things. And with that mentality, not only are you going to block your blessings, you're going to miss out on a lot of things. And you're also going to be missing out on valuable information, knowledge, and wisdom that could help you grow and push forward and help you unlock certain parts of yourself to attract to you better opportunities and better partners and relationships and stuff. But if you feel like you got it all in the bag, nobody can tell you nothing, you're never wrong, you don't have anything to change, how do you expect to grow like that? You know? And that's even a quote from, I think it was a psychologist that actually said that. It's better. A child has the chance, you got a better chance of changing a child than you do a grown-up or a grown person, right? You got a, what is it? I think you got a better chance of turning a little boy into a man than to teach a man how to be a man. And it ain't that grown people can't change. It's just a lot of adults, they don't feel like anybody can correct them. They don't feel like they need any more correction or any guidance or any constructive criticisms. Just, I got it. I'm grown. This is how I do things. This is just how I am. So you just gonna keep getting the same fucking results. Now, when you see the other people winning and shining and doing their shit, you can't get mad at them. You can't get jealous. You can't get mad that you done lost your fucking partner, your spouse, because they've been talking to your ass all these years and you just ain't fucking listening. You can't get mad at nobody but yourself for being stuck in the same situation or for losing out on opportunities or for certain people not to want to fuck with you. Because truth be told, even if you get around a group of people who could elevate you and teach you, if your head is hard as rock, nobody can talk to you, nobody can tell you about yourself, it's pointless. It's pointless. And people who are actually in a good position to pull you up, they honestly wouldn't want anything to do with you. You know? So that's the message for today. Be like a child. Be born again. Humble ourselves. Be open to constructive criticism. Be open to change. And those are the affirmations that, these are some cool affirmations that we can use. I am open to change. I am open to learning. I am open to new ways of doing things. I am open to constructive criticism, especially if it's going to benefit me, if it's going to push me forward. I am open to it. I am open to advice. I accept any advice that can help me grow as a person. You know, and we just have to know, even if the people's deliverance is wrong. I think sometimes we get so caught up on the deliverance. You know, like if you had a homegirl or whatever, and you dealing with a nigga that ain't good for you, she be like, bitch, you need to break up with him. Like, why you call me a bitch? It ain't, okay, yeah, her deliverance was wrong, but like, do you get the message? You need to leave that nigga the fuck alone. He's no good for you, right? So, yes, sometimes the deliverance can be wrong, but it's up to us, the adults, to be able to decipher if what's being said to us is helpful or not. And if it is helpful, it's our job. Well, we ain't got to do nothing. But if you want to grow and actually get somewhere in life, it's our job to be able to accept that. You know, accept the advice, accept whatever it is to help us move forward. You know, because the people that love us, they don't want to just, you know, they're not just trying to get on to us. They care. They want to see us do well in life. You know? So, yeah, Get your shit together.